information about air. I am complete discuss about it. But first, if you are new, so please subscribe me. Don't press the bell icon and start my topic discuss about it. Air or wind is one of the four classical elements along with water, earth, and fire. In ancient Greek philosophy and in Western alchemy, Greek and Roman tradition, according to Plato, it is associated with octahedron. Air is considered to be both hot and wet. The ancient Greeks used two words for air, and means the dim lower atmosphere, and ether means the bright upper atmosphere above the clouds. Plato, for instance, writes that so it is with air. There is a brightest variety which we call ether, the midst which we call mist and darkness, and other kinds for which we have no name. Among the early Greek pre-Socratic philosophers and Anaximenes, mid-6th century BC named air as the archie, and a similar belief was attributed by some ancient sources to Dionysus and Apollo. G8 in late 5th century BCE who also linked air with intelligence and soul physiology, and but other sources claim and his archie was the substance between air and fire. Aristophanes parodied such teachings in display the clouds by putting a prayer to air in the mouth of Socrates. And air was one of the many archetypes proposed by the pre-Socratics, and most of whom tried to reduce all things to a single substance. However, Empedocles of Archaeus in 495 C to 435 BC selected four archetypes for his four roots: air, fire, water, and earth. Ancient and modern opinions differ as to whether he identified air by the divine name Hera and Adonias, and or even Zeus and Empedocles, and roots became the four classical elements of Greek philosophy and Plato 427 to 347 BCE. To cover the four elements of Empedocles, and in the Timaeus, his major cosmological dialogue, the Platonic solely associated with air is the octahedron, which is formed from 8 equilateral triangles. This places air between fire and water, which Plato regarded is regarded as appropriate because of its intermediate in its mobility and sharpness and ability to penetrate. He also said of air that its minuscule components are so smooth and that can one barely feel them. And Plato's student Aristotle 384 to 322 BC developed a different explanation for the element based on pairs of qualities. And the four elements were arranged concentrically around the center of the universe to form the sublunary sphere. And according to Aristotle, air is both hot and wet and occupies a place between fire and water among the element. So friends, for my topic, I hope you like it. So now you give me permission. I am going to my new best topics. Take care, and the last is